Hi guys, it's Morgan, and today I'm doing my October book outlet haul. Sorry, my dog is just demanding my attention. But I already opened the box, and I'm pretty sure I got 10 books for 40 bucks. So that's awesome. And I'm super excited. I can't even remember all the books I got. So let's open it. I got a big box this time. We got paper. Wow, it's one big piece of paper. That doesn't happen usually. Okay, the first book is Shadow and Bone, the first book in the Grisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. So I asked for the Six of Crows duology for Christmas, and a lot of people say you don't have to read this trilogy to read the duology, but if you do want to end up going back and reading the trilogy, it'll have has spoilers for it in the duology. So I saw this on Book Outlet and decided to get it so I can try it out to see if I do like it, and then I will get the other two. But all I really know about this is it's magical, there's orphans, and there's this big crack where monsters come out. It kind of makes me think of Legend of the Seeker, if anybody knows what that is, where the ground cracks open and the dead are spilling out. But it does sound really good, and I've heard very many amazing things about Leigh Bardugo and this trilogy, the duology, so I figured why not. It was like less than $4, so that's the first book. Let's see, the second book I got is, whoa, oh, what happened? That is so horrible. There's a cut. Somebody cut this open and it all the way hung. It wasn't me because it was underneath the top book, and that's a diagonal cut, so that is super disappointing. I'll have to tape it. But it's called One of the Boys by Daniel Magariel. I don't know how to say that. We'll just call him Daniel M. But I saw Jesse the Reader talk about this. It's really short, and it has to... I know it's about child abuse. It's about these two boys who live with their father. I think their mom dies maybe, and he kind of starts drinking and kind of goes downhill from there, but they're two brothers trying to protect each other, and they still love their father, but he, you know, it just is going downhill. And Jesse the Reader said it was very eye-opening on the subject of child abuse. So I had read A Child Called It, and the second book in that trilogy, whatever you want to call it, by, I can't remember his name, but it's about the third worst case of child abuse in California, and it's a true story. It's an autobiography. Oh, his name is David Peltzer, I think. And the first book is age 4 to 12, and then the second book is 12 to 18, which is when he was taken away from his mother and moved into foster care. And then the third book, which I never got to read, was 18 to 20-something, where he went into the military. And so that book was probably the hardest book I've ever had to read. And so I'm not sure how much I'm going to like this. But Jesse the Reader said he really liked it, so I'm going to try it out. The next book is, I'm super excited, The Thousandth Floor by Catherine McGee. So this book is so pretty. I actually asked for this for Christmas, but it was on Book Outlet for less than $5, so I got it instead of, you know, buying it at the store for like, how much is it? $18.99. So this book follows, I think, 4 people, maybe 5 actually, I think 5. And they live in this giant building, and they're all on different levels of this building, and I guess it says the higher you are, the farther you fall. So I don't know if it's like social. Let me read it. So the little blurb in here just says, "Welcome to Manhattan, 2118, 100 years in the future. New York is a city of innovation and dreams. Everyone there wants something, and everyone has something to lose." And so it follows the perspective of 5 people living in this giant futuristic building, and so it sounds really good. I don't really know much about it, but I do want to read it. I think it's really new, so hopefully I like it. The next book in here, okay, so funny story, I'm kind of dumb, blonde moment. But I bought this book thinking it was Ready Player One, because it does say Ready Player One, but it is not. It is Armada by Ernest Cline. My dad and I wanted to buddy read Ready Player One. Oh wow, that's really cool. The inside of this cover is like blueprints or whatever. That's really neat. Anyway, my dad and I were wanting to buddy read Ready Player One, and I bought this thinking it was Ready Player One, and it's not. But I read the description and it sounds really good. It's kind of like Ready Player One. It has to do with video games. But the main character plays a lot of video games to escape his life, and one day a spaceship from one of his video games called the Armada invades planet Earth. And that's really all I know about it, but it does sound good, so I'm going to read it. I hope I like it. And the last thing in here is 6 books. It's a box set. It is the Cherub Collection, books 1 through 6. So I got the 3rd book at the thrift store, and I wanted to get the first 2 to read. I ended up getting the box set with 6 in it because it was $19, and it was actually cheaper to get all 6 of them than to get them individually. So I will be getting rid of this one because it doesn't match. But the first one is The Recruit, book 2 is The Dealer, book 3 is Maximum Security, book 4 is The Killing, book 5 is Divine Madness, and book 6 is Man vs. Beast. So this series makes me think of the Alex Rider series, where they're teenage spies. And I really, really love the Alex Rider series, and so I got this because it sounded really good. I do like that. I like James Bond and Jason Bourne and stuff, but it's really cool when it's a kid kind of thing. It's a little bit easier for me to relate to because, you know, I'm not a 30-year-old male or whatever, but I hope I like this because I did buy the box set. It is pretty beat up, the box, like it's broken, but that's okay. I can just throw the box away. The books look really nice. I don't know how many books are in this series. I think I saw 13 plus. So if I end up liking these, I will have to buy the rest. I think they're all on Book Outlet, so I will just buy the rest if I like them. So yeah, that is the 10 books that I got. I'm super excited. I only spent 40 bucks. And that was on during the Booktoberfest, so pretty much all of it was 15% off on top of what it was already discounted. But I'm super excited. I actually got this box this morning, and I had to go for a job interview and run some errands, so I had to wait a couple hours. But I've got it open, and I'm so excited to read the Leigh Bardugo book, Shadow and Bone, because I've heard so many good things about this, and I do really like magic, so I am so excited to read this. I'm so excited. I hope I like it. But yeah, that is my October Book Outlet haul. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!